Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 60.
Hey man, nobody cares, you late.
Hey man, stop that, but before we start, I want to appreciate everybody. And if you're brand new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe, because you may be the winner for the $50 reward every time I release a Dragon Ball Super Manga review. By the way, congratulations, because the winner for this manga is no other than Mr. Malik Ken, who happens to be the second time he wins the $50 reward. Also, feel free to check out all our different content, as we are trying to come out with all possible scenarios for the Dragon Ball Super Manga. So don't be shy and finger that subscribe button, but most important, go to your bell icon and turn on all notifications so you don't miss your latest Dragon Ball Super theories. Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 60, Miru's Miscalculation. And as you can see, both warriors, Goku and Lord Moro, are powering up and getting ready to clash against each other. And as both angels are watching, Miru goes like, wait, just a moment, what Goku's doing? And Whis answers, oh, it seems he's changed his strategy. Both fighters will be fighting at full power. And right from the beginning, you can see in Miru's face that he is worried, because he just found out that Goku will not follow the plan. And as we notice, Goku in fact is powering up along with Lord Moro, both creating a huge aura that start growing bigger and bigger, to the point that they start clashing against each other. As both of them refuse to back down, they continue to power up, and now all the sea fighters are being pushed back by all the energy. So Gohan goes like, look at those clashing auras, and Piccolo responds, neither one is backing down! As now Goku and Lord Moro continues to power up, as they are walking slowly towards each other, all the way until they get to each other's face. And in my opinion, I think this is the moment that Goku realizes that Moro is playing no game. That even though he has his Ultra Instinct sign, it's not going to be enough. So he decides that he must power all the way up. And when he does is as his aura exploded, making a big blast and catching Moro off guard, causing Moro to fly away from the explosion scene, which causes Gohan to go like, that pushed him back! But when we take a closer look, we see Moro creating an energy attack, getting ready to send it to Goku. But Goku comes at a high speed and kicks it away from his hand, sending it in another direction. As he continues to attack Moro, he hits him with the elbow, sending Lord Moro down, as he creates momentum and decides to follow his attack with a flurry of kicks to the stomach. And as they both going down, Moro grabs one of the legs of Goku, and he gets in position and he starts smacking Goku down to the ground, very similar to what Broly did to Goku. I mean, this is the Hulk move. But like I said, Goku is no stranger to this move, and he pulled a veteran move as he's going down once again, and he makes a flip, kicking Lord Moro with his other foot. And Moro goes like, huh, as he acknowledged the move by Goku, as he also regrouped, because he noticed that Goku has sent an attack with multiple energy blasts. So he blocks as Goku continues to attack him. Moro gets aggravated and he decides to skip everything and just go punch Goku straight. As Goku noticed, he stopped the attack and he blocks the attack of Moro at the ultimate moment. And as Goku is holding Moro's fist, you can tell that they are looking at each other's face, showing each other the hate that they got towards each other. And as they both continue to attack and block, they get locked into an arm lock, and now they stare at each other as they continue to power up. Meanwhile, in Beerus' world, we can notice the Beerus still fishing with the Oracle fish as the angels are having a conversation and Beerus goes like, "No, Goku, you can't! How long can he keep that form while fighting at full power?" And Whis responds, "Well, even if he had followed your advice and conserved stamina to maintain Sign for longer, I have my doubt that he could have made much headway against Moro." And you can see in Miru's face as he has noticed his awful miscalculation. Back on Earth, the battle continues in between Goku and Moro. And we finally get to see Goku landing a shot on Moro as he goes like, "Eat this." And as he stares down to the cloud of dust, you can notice that Goku in fact is very tired. He is taking deep breath. And as the dust is clearing from the battlefield, Moro says, "Perhaps I approached you too cautiously after all." And Goku is like, "Huh?" Then Moro continues by saying, "If this truly the extent of your power, then I will not fall to you." As Goku replies, "Damn it, what's your body even made of?" As the battle continues, both angels are looking from Beerus' world. So Whis goes like, "Does Moro's strength exceed your expectation, Beerus?" "Yes, to think that he grew this powerful, I expect that Goku sensed that as well. Hence this gamble of his tapping into his full potential." Then as Beerus continues to watch, he continues by saying, "Saiyans are known to exhibit untold power when their back are against the wall, especially Goku." And as Beerus finishes his statement, Whis turns over and look up in the skies as Beerus looks lost because he's like, "Whis, what's going on?" And with some sort of hope, Whis look up in the heavens and says, "And Vegeta." Which in my opinion, I think is very interesting, having Whis getting out of character, out of his angel character, and having a little worry for the human realm. Meanwhile, on Yardrat,
Well, I finally did it this time. Well done, indeed, Vegeta. And to master it in so little time. Great. Huh? Earth's still in one piece. It seems like I'll make it in time. Now, transport me to Earth, Pivara. Huh? I can't go to Earth.
what? As Vegeta cannot believe what Pivara just told him. Then the Yardratians goes like,
Well, Yardratians are forbidden from using instant teleportation to travel off our own planet.
Seriously? Furthermore, we can only teleport to the location of someone we have met before. Like Kakarot, for instance. You have met him, haven't you? Yes, I do know Goku's spirit signature, but for some reason, I'm unable to detect him at the moment. Do you happen to know why? Right. That fool must be using Ultra Instinct, and only gods can sense that godly key.
Then Iriko interrupts and says, "What now, Vegeta? Getting to Earth in my spaceship will take at least 10 days." And Vegeta gets super aggravated as he slowly bows his head and closes his eyes, and he says,
Teach me.
as Iriko and the Yardratians and Pivara look at him as surprised, and then Vegeta turns and says,
Teach me how to perform instant teleportation now!
and Pivara goes like,
Right now? Get to it! I'll master it faster than any before me!
Back on planet Earth, the battle continues between Goku and Moro, as now Goku tries to land a right hand onto Moro's face, but now Moro easily dodges and quickly counterattacks Goku with a knee that sends Goku all the way back. And now you can notice that Goku is heavily damaged, taking heavy breath as he goes like crap. As now Moro comes from above and says,
Naturally, you have reached your limit. That being said, consider me shocked that you amass such power.
And he smiles as Goku is looking at him and goes like, you don't get to decide when this is over. I'm not done yet. And as Goku continues to power up, we can notice that it's starting to take a toll on Goku's body. We can notice that there is veins popping all around Goku's arms and face and chest and everywhere. After he powers up, we can notice that he takes off savagely, trying to deliver an effective shot into Moro. And after Moro blocks the first shot, Goku gets to deliver an elbow on Moro's face. And as all this is happening, we can notice that Mirus is watching the fight as well. So he goes like, this won't work. By relying on sheer power alone like this, he can't make the most of Ultra Instinct strength. As we look, that Goku smiles as he sees that he let his guard down again, thinking that his elbow was too effective on Moro, as Moro comes back with an attack of his own and get Goku by surprise as he takes him out. And as the angels are watching, Whis goes like, sadly, it doesn't look like we'll be witnessing any miracles today. And Angel Mirus super worried, even you can tell that he got his hands on his head, like he's shaking like he cannot believe, and he goes like, it wasn't meant to go like this. Also very intriguing Beerus' face, as we all know that his ears can hear everything. Do not think he does not know what's happening, cause he do. Look at his face, he's like having some sort of sympathy maybe. I don't think he's like annoyed by hearing all this. I really think like he's like, oh shoot, Goku is about to get beaten. But then he turns around and says,
hey Whis, I said I'm starving. I wanna shout out on something tasty.
And Whis goes like, very well. As then we notice the Whis staff magically disappear, and Angel Mirus looks surprised, and in fact he goes like, and Whis goes like, yes, can I help you? And Mirus responds, at this rate, the Earth and so many other planets, they'll... And Whis stops him and tells him, Mirus, the birth and death of planets is simply a part of the great and long cycle of this universe. Excessive meddling on our part will affect the natural flow of these matters, which is not necessarily a good thing. Then once again Mirus is trying to explain Whis the way he feels, like he goes like, I understand that much, but then he gets interrupted once again by Whis, and Whis tells him, what's more, only the likes of Lord Beerus and the Lord of Lords can decide such things. It is not for us angels to intervene. As Mirus remains silent, and Whis continue by saying, never forget that. And Mirus seems as he does not understand why it has to be like this, and he does not agree, but he goes like, right. Back to the battle, we notice how Moro sends Goku down to the ground as he now goes after him to step on his stomach as he goes down, just like Goku did to Moro earlier in this battle. And when he does, we notice that Goku loses his Ultra Instinct sign. As he goes like, ah! And Gohan goes like, he lost the Ultra Instinct aura! And Piccolo and Jaco act surprised as Moro is the one that's having the last laugh again as he goes like, that's quite enough fun for now. Yes, it's about time to consume your energy. And as Moro starts to consume all Goku's energy, somehow, someway, he noticed the Android 17 and Android 18 are attacking him from behind. As Android 18 goes like, as she could not believe that she missed along with 17 at Moro's most vulnerable moment when he was eating. And I must say this is a very cool scene when we see Moro coming down, touching the ground with one foot, and on the other side of the battlefield we notice both androids standing there as we can see Goku's body laying down on the ground in the middle of the battlefield. As 18 goes like, looking to snack on some life energy monster, how about a taste of our? And 17 very sarcastically says, spoiler alert, we don't have any. And Moro goes like,
artificial life forms? To think this planet possesses such advanced technology.
As he was not expecting that. Back on planet Yardrat, Vegeta attempts to do instant teleportation, and in fact he does, and Iriko goes like, oh, he really disappeared. But when we take a closer look, we notice that Vegeta reappears behind him where the garbage cans are. So Vegeta goes like, damn it, I failed! As he is reminded by the Yardration,
you're doing it all wrong, Vegeta. You gotta look up to the darkest spirit.
And Vegeta is like,
oh, I only needed to work this once. I'm fine if I never do it again.
And as Vegeta is once again attempting to do instant teleportation, both Vegeta and Pivara can feel something.
Oh, that's Goku's spirit. Why did he suddenly show up again?
What's going on?
As Vegeta can figure it out and says,
he's no longer on Ultra Instinct. The fool must have lost tomorrow.
And Pivara goes like,
fine, this is an emergency. So I'll break our planet's rules and get you to Earth.
And Vegeta goes like,
not so fast.
And Pivara is like, huh?
I have a feeling I can pull it off.
And Iriko goes like, huh? You mean it, Vegeta? And Vegeta is like,
yes.
As Vegeta places his 2 fingers on his forehead and he tells Pivara,
I appreciate everything, Hatsuka. Pivara.
So they go like, good luck, Vegeta! As Pivara extends his hand and we notice that he do one of his magic tricks and he restored the old outfit to Vegeta. So Pivara goes like,
well done enduring our brutal training. May you fight with confidence.
As Vegeta responds,
yeah.
Very interesting in my opinion, this statement from Pivara, may you fight with confidence. This must has to do with something with his new technique. Fight cocky, yes sir. And as Vegeta is having a hard time to complete the instant teleportation, Iriko interrupts. Vegeta, why don't you just let Master Pivara do the honors? As suddenly we can notice that Vegeta starts disappearing and Iriko and Pivara and the Yardrations go like,
oh, he really did it!
Yes, Vegeta's spirit is now on Earth. Incredible, managing instant teleportation after so little training.
The Vegeta guy must be some kind of prodigy, right?
His achievements are the product of all his training. In that sense, he may be a prodigy, yes. one born of hard work.
Back on planet Earth, the battle continues against Moro, but this time it's the androids 17 and 18 that are doing the fighting. As they get to kick Lord Moro on the stomach, but Lord Moro with no reaction, he just goes like, and his chest pops out with his 12-pack and pushes Android 17 and 18 back. So now 17 and 18 both start charging an energy attack as they both take off at the same time. As they are getting close to Moro's face, they both release their attack, and as now they look back, they notice that in fact nothing happens to Moro, and Moro goes like,
I see such powers. It's almost a shame I can't steal it.
recognizing that in fact Android 17 and 18 are super powerful, and I believe this was a mistake from Moro, that he told them that he cannot steal this power, because I really believe this is not the last of the androids in this arc. So 18 goes like, what the heck? It's like we're fighting a lump of steel, and 17 responds, our hardiest attacks barely make him flinch. And as all this is happening, Piccolo and Gohan still on the battlefield, and Gohan goes like, Piccolo, should we join them?
And what? Let Moro absorb our energy? Diving into this battle recklessly will only feed Moro more power.
And as the battle continues with 17, 18, and Moro, Goku tries to get up from far away as he goes like, oh, darn it! I didn't think it turned out like this! But suddenly, Vegeta appears in front of Goku. As Vegeta turns and looks back and says, hello, Kakarot. And Gohan, super happy, goes like, it's Vegeta! He's here! And Piccolo looking impressed and surprised. As Vegeta looks down to Goku and tells him,
well, don't you look pathetic? What the Ultra Instinct proved to be useless?
As Goku is like, huh? Did you just use instant teleportation?
Worry not, I have no intention of pilfering your signature move. I likely wouldn't be able to pull it off again, and I won't be learning it after this. Besides, I have learned a far superior technique of my own.
Huh? What?
Hey, 17, 18, that's enough! My turn!
Huh?
Vegeta, that one is mine. Vegeta, you have finally arrived. I see that our time apart hasn't done a thing to fix that junk you call a face, Moro. Do you enjoy tormenting the weak?
You know, in my personal opinion, I will be using that from now on. Vegeta always doing his famous statements. And Mother responds very sarcastically,
the weak? You aren't wrong. While you once were hiding, I may have gone and become too powerful. And I have grown weary of planets that cannot provide fighters to match me.
As Goku, very aggravated, goes like, and Vegeta comes up and said,
oh, no cause for concern there.
As he wastes no time and becomes Super Saiyan Blue. And when he does, Moro's expression as he seems confused with the whole scenario.
You want someone stronger than you? You have found him.
As now the androids 17 and 18 are looking like, confused, like what the hell is going on? They are speechless. As from far away you can see Jaco, Piccolo, and Gohan. So Gohan goes like, that's the same Super Saiyan Blue form he used at the Tournament of Power. What's changed? And Piccolo goes like,
not sure.
And also you can tell by Goku's expression that he does not know what to expect from Vegeta, as Moro seems like he is also confused, but he does not want to underestimate him. As Vegeta is now on his fighting pose and he is getting ready to charge Moro. And the fight between Vegeta and Moro begins, and I cannot wait for June the 20th when the next Dragon Ball Super Manga chapter 61 will be released. And I must say this is an incredible chapter. I also must say that there's not too much to say because the spoilers told us pretty much everything. But one thing I must say is that it looks like Moro does not know what type of improvement Vegeta has got now. It looks like Vegeta really has got complete full control of his spirit and not a leak of ki is dropping out of Vegeta. And that's the reason why Moro cannot tell if Vegeta has become stronger. Also, very interesting, Vegeta's training, draining all the little Yardratians that was training with him. Has he gained a technique similar or equal to the technique of Moro draining ability? Also, how do you feel about the statement of Moro revealing to everyone that he cannot do anything with the energy of the androids? Do you think that will be something in the future? Do you think the android will be involved in this battle in the near future, since Moro cannot do anything with their energy? Also, do you think Vegeta is overconfident even though the Pivara told him fight with confidence? Maybe it is the only way that this new technique can be delivered. Also, do you feel that this new training from Vegeta will help him not only to do his training technique, but now since he got more control of his spirit and power, do you think this will help Vegeta to unlock and achieve a new form in this arc? But very important, don't forget about 7-3. He is still around with multiple abilities. He got the Invisible Man, he got the Porky Man with the Wormhole ability, he got the Piccolo, Gohan, and Moro's abilities as well. So be aware of my boy 7-3. I know we are super late. In fact, as soon as I finish this video, stay tuned because I am releasing the new video of the spoiler images, spoiler sketches for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 61. So force your opinion down below the comment section and let me know how do you feel about all these questions and about Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 60. What do you feel about Vegeta coming back to this battlefield? But most important, don't forget to like, comment, hate, and subscribe so you don't miss your latest Dragon Ball Super theories.
また会いに来てくれる？
ああ、もちろんだぞ。またな、全長。